Welcome to the Put Me On Something podcast. I am your host, Alejandro Gomez.
What's up, everybody? It's Eurosign, and today we got a special guest, what we would deem as a reoccurring guest. Happy to have him again, Mr. Kenji Bandz himself. He's in the building.
Hi, everybody. My name's Kenji Bandz.
Also,
I'm glad to be back, guys. It's been a while, and
it's been a tremendous while.
I've been listening and watching whatever you guys post.
Oh, yeah,
Low key,
no one's been watching and listening.
Shut the fuck up.
no one close ever supports.
Really?
For real.
yeah.
Oh, there's a thing
Bless you.
that I've learned when you're creating your art
Bless you.
and you're
I'm so
creating
sorry,
and
guys.
stuff like that. Bless you. You kind of don't want to run to your family and friends because they're the first ones that will let you down, and it
Yeah.
will let you down the hardest.
Yeah.
From experience and from what I read too.
Yeah, I've heard that from other people too, that the realization that all your support, a lot of major stars say this too, whether like actors, movie artists, whatever, music, that all the support you get is going to be from complete strangers.
And then the thing is too is that you don't want to think about it like, oh, my family hates me, and
Yeah.
like they hate on me. No, it's not that. Just think about it like this: they seen you grow up. They've never seen that side of you.
Yeah, exactly.
So for them, they're gonna be like, oh, it's might come off as fake.
Yeah, they're just little old you. You'll never be nothing else to me.
But it's
No.
okay, some
Yeah,
people will fuck with it, some people won't, and it's okay. You gotta move past that.
Yeah, it's important.
Don't get stuck.
It's about
Don't get stuck.
letting that idea go,
Speaking of that, I got a question for y'all. What do you guys do not to care about what people say in regards to anything like for example, music, creating music or art, or just in general life,
or like content.
or anything just in life?
I
Because
just,
everybody has something to say whether you're doing something or not. How do y'all deal with it? How does that make you feel?
me personally, I just detach myself, like from it. Like I literally detach myself and kind of go numb and absent to it. And then also at the same time too, I kind of don't like when people in real life, like people that know me personally in real life, I don't like when they see my stuff. And then they're like, oh hey, I liked it, or oh, I liked the video you did, or I like this and shit. I personally don't like it because I get shy. But if it's like strangers, it's like I'm like, haha, thanks, bro, I appreciate that. Like it's different. It's completely different for me. But I'm still learning it too. But I just detach myself.
I mean, that's a great question because I don't know how to like disconnect sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I get too big-headed if I hear good things, and then sometimes I take it to heart when I see bad things, and I'm just like, oh my god, like you know what I mean? Like I don't know how to explain it. Like for me, it's very hard to walk. I guess when it's off the phone and it's off the internet and shit, like I try not to take it personal, but I think maybe something inside of me takes it personal, either as motivation or I just take the blow and I'm like, fuck, that hurt.
Yeah.
But then I move forward, but I do my best, try not to like dig too deep into it. Especially, I do my best not to respond.
Oh yeah, that too. You don't want
to negative comments.
What about
that?
What about in person though?
In person? That's the thing. No one really tells you negative things in person.
Oh, that's true, huh?
They just don't bring it up.
Oh,
Yeah. Unless you hear a rumor.
They'll
or
most
something
likely
like
probably
that come around.
they're realistically, let's be real. I'm not saying this to gaslight yourself or put yourself in a negative hole. Realistically, real life shit, they're probably saying it behind your back to other people, but you need to not give a fuck. And I'm not saying, because you haven't heard it, it doesn't exist. Yes, in one sense, no, but you shouldn't care about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you need if it's not to you, it's not for you. It doesn't matter, bro. You need to completely ignore that. And then I could take criticism from strangers more differently from person, like a real life person. But I don't know, bro. I remember back when that earlier stuff from like 10 years ago and shit, like 6 years ago, people were telling me to kill myself online. That shit's whack. And I think once I saw that, I was like, let's keep it going.
Same.
You got motion twin?
Emotion.
Yeah. No, for real. I'm a bank off of what Euro said too. Is the fact that people are gonna tell you things like that. You gotta tell yourself, okay, like this isn't the real world. This is the internet. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then the persona that they're attacking or talking shit on is not really like your actual personal self. It's more of your creativity side. I think for me nowadays it's just I tell myself, hey, like they don't know me for real.
What happens when it's like a close friend or family member?
What, are they saying something negative or positive?
Like something negative. Like, why are you still making music?
They'll be like the sneak diss?
You still got that little hobby?
Yeah.
I've learned not to react because if they think about it like that, like it kind of just the way if somebody comes off negative to me, it's kind of the way that I see it now. It's kind of like, do you not like yourself?
So isn't there a thing called astral projecting?
But I try not to, or they project.
Yeah.
They project the negativity that they feel towards themselves, and then they, because if they feel ugly and they feel like, they don't matter, they're gonna want to make other people feel that way.
And like going off this, I think my favorite is when they say something about it, negative or positive, but I do not see them like or engage in it, or I don't even know they followed me. They don't follow me at all.
Yeah.
So, and then I've gotten negative and positive comments on that, but I just I'm not gonna sit here and wonder, or even just tell them, oh, you don't even follow me, or I didn't see you like. I'm not gonna engage at all. I'm just gonna be like, thank you. All right, move on.
Yeah, I mean, but even then, you can get a lot of negative comments before you start seeing any love.
Mm-hmm.
So just remind yourself, it's the internet, and it gets really ugly.
None of it's real.
Hey, we're living in a simulation. I'm out.
1 to 0, 1 to 0.
I mean, how would you would you
girl.
take it, especially with the podcast?
Online I don't care because I've gotten a few comments and it's in whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like when it's in person,
Have they told you in person?
No, not about podcast, just in general about anything,
Really?
Like when someone tells you like, oh, something like some criticism, about life, your own life. Like, oh, you still doing that, or why aren't you doing this,
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Oh, then you're like, damn, why? Like,
Should I be doing this?
You're doing fine. Like, you're doing fine. You don't mind. You're just living your own life, and someone comes and just says something like dumb shit to you. And like, damn, where did that come from?
Yeah. It's like, whoa, I thought you'd be happy to see me, but you're saying some shit like, oh, you still on this?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Because then it gets you. Because then like, oh shit, then you start like comparing yourself to other people.
Yeah, and then that's the thing too, is that you got to remind yourself too that nobody has the power to fucking make you do things. Nobody.
Say it again.
Nobody has the power to make you do things.
That's facts, twin.
Yeah, nobody has the power to make you do things. So if they tell you to do certain things, or they tell you that you're mid, you're trash, all this and that.
Yeah.
you the way that I see it, like okay, they're passive. They're they probably got some shit going on. I don't know if you've seen it in comments and other videos and shit, like on Instagram, for a good example. I've seen people in the comments say some negative shit to like a wholesome, genuine video that it seems genuine, like it makes you all happy.
Something positive.
Shit. Yeah, and then when you look in the comment, there's certain comments that they're like, they say some fucked up shit, and then people underneath those comments are like, yo, go touch grass, get the fuck out, get off your phone. What are you doing with your life?
Some people are just fucking negative, bro. That's just it, bro.
Yeah, bro. And I'm like, oh my god. And then I've seen a lot of accounts more recently that they leave a lot of like negative comments.
Mm-hmm.
But when you click on their profiles, and I clicked on the profiles, they're like not bots, but they're not like real accounts.
They're mids.
Yeah, and then in the bio,
or they don't post themselves.
Yeah, and then they put like they're like fake accounts, burner accounts, troll accounts.
Yeah, burner accounts.
Yeah, and then
it's always those ones, or they didn't. And then most of the time, what I've noticed from that comments always like speaking negative is they never have a real picture of themselves.
Yeah, they don't.
So that's why you really need to go back to what we were saying. Like, it's just the internet. It's not real. But I feel like if you're getting negative comments or good comments, that's a good thing, bro. Like, you're getting attention. You're getting traction. Motion. Yeah, and then what for algorithm and shit, they don't know what's negative or positive and shit. They just see the more comments is engagement, and then therefore you move forward and shit. Yeah. You gain from negative comments and shit. But if your whole thing is negative, maybe you should evaluate. Maybe you're like, you came off too offensive or whatever and shit. But like Kennedy said, like, it's not real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's crazy though. It affects all of us.
Yeah.
It affects anybody. Like when you're first creating content and you're putting stuff out there, and then like I said, even in real life, like people are gonna bring some stuff up, and you're like, why? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I noticed when people like start just, I don't know, where they're like saying shit about you, and like you start to realize, like, what if they're like miserable themselves, or they're bitter,
or like when they say negative shit and it was kind of well thought out.
Oh,
like it was thought about
like
that
you've been
shit.
waiting to tell me this shit.
Yeah. Or when they just burst it out without any reason.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I realized that stuff. That's like, those are the people I really separate myself from.
And then the other thing too. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like they haven't said anything about whatever you're working on your social media, and then they see you in person and they hit you with that low blow.
Yeah.
Like boom to the gut, and then you're like, either I'm gonna fucking react or I walk away.
Not fair, yeah.
It's best to walk away, because they want a reaction.
Yeah,
that's it.
Huh?
That's
they
it.
always want.
That's
Yeah,
it.
lots of times people want a reaction.
Yeah.
Man.
I've learned.
Yeah, and then when you react and shit, in some sense, they feel like they win.
Yep. Even if you're right,
Like they get the satisfaction of what you reacting, pretty much.
Yeah, and then you could come correct and correct them or inform them, and they don't even care, bro. They're not gonna listen. They were never listening in the first place.
and the thing is too is that it's the way that they see things and the way that they feel like that's how they win in life, putting other people down.
Oh, okay. I know what you're. Yeah.
Cause it's a mindset, and then it's also like a self what's the word? I don't want to say it like vaguely like self-love, but it's like self-understanding, awareness of self and stuff like that. If you have very low self-awareness of yourself and all that, you might not even know that you're toxic.
Oh shit.
And then you might not even realize that the people around you actually care, but to you, you're the one that's probably like abusing.
You're alone.
The nourishment, the care, the nice. But the thing is, you don't realize because you probably have bad habits. Like social skills suck. You hate yourself.
Or being too self-centered.
And you're passive as hell. Yeah, or you're too cocky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like we can open this door of conversations in regards to that, but I feel like just to keep it light,
Yeah.
A lot of people out there, no matter at what age, it's really hard to become self-aware, and then a lot of that happens when you get tired of the same experience, especially if it's a negative one. From what I've heard, from how I learned, is that what I noticed is certain things continue to happen with me in situations and with relationships, not like boyfriend girlfriend, but like friendships. Certain things kept happening over and over again, and then for me, like, I guess I didn't see the flags, and I noticed certain patterns that I was attracted to that were unhealthy. But others had to point it out and be like, hey, like, you sure you want to do this? Like my brothers, or my mom or my dad, they would say like, hey, like, you good? Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking happy right now. But it's because I was probably attracted to the toxicity of that person. And my parents and my brothers saw it, and then they're like,
people on the outside can see it, but you can't.
Yeah, because you're blinded by the comfort.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like it comes back to the whole childhood thing. Like if your childhood was pretty chaotic, you're gonna attract the chaotic person.
Oh shit.
And then you're gonna find comfort.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you growing up and being more mature, you're gonna find yourself conflicted because you're like, why am I with this person, or why am I finding myself in these situations that are toxic and bad all the time? But it's because one doesn't know their self-awareness on what they're doing. It's kind of like what they're attracting,
like the whole like domestic abuse, like sometimes when like women like. Obviously, they get
and men.
Yeah, men too. They get like abused, physically abused or whatever. And people tell them, "Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave?" And then sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, that's what they grew up with,
Yeah,
like when they're younger, so like they find a comfort in there." I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right. The thing is, and then it's so easy for someone outside to say it, but the thing is that if you were in that person's shoes, with that all that time invested with the relationship and all that stuff, I'm pretty sure the person that's in an abusive relationship sees this one side of innocence and the good in this person.
The positive out of it.
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, but like, this is what I see. This is how I see it. And then they're always gonna try to convince that everything's fine.
Yeah.
But the thing is their lack of self-awareness, and then also being trapped in it, like this other person already manipulated them completely. And then the toxicities already overcame this person. This person cannot fucking leave that relationship without help at all.
Yeah.
Like for a guy or a lady, like a woman or a male, like it's like a magnet. You need help to get out, or you need help to grow up, to see these things,
or that realization of the light.
Yeah.
Or it gets even more complicated when they have children together because they feel like that's the only they deserve to have both parents in the picture, not realizing whether it's positive or negative. And then oftentimes, realistically, it's a financial matter and shit.
Damn, that's fucking crazy, Tino. You're in my head right now.
Yeah, 'cause I had that.
Yeah,
Get out of my head.
I'm so glad that we're talking about this because I feel like we're in sync on the subject, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking crazy, bro. Because I was gonna say that shit too. I was like, yeah, because that's traditional. That's like breaking the chain, the generation.
Oh, that
thing.
too. Tradition is a whole.
Yeah,
other
yeah.
thing.
Because the thing is that in reality, like if you look at the relationship I had with my son's mom, don't want to say names. If I would have followed my parents' footsteps and whatnot, I probably would have been in a relationship. But at the same time, I think things would have gotten really ugly. Because even the communication we have right now is very poor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then I'm like, fuck, like, I don't think I would ever fucking...
And deal with this person again like that?
Yeah. But the other thing, too, is, like, I know what to look for now. And I know what to stay away from.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Even though it feels good. You know what I mean? Like, or it feels comforting. I would say like that. If there's a... What is it called? Like,
Pattern?
Yeah, or there's a certain personality trait that I might be attracted to as a friend, but at the same time, it's low key. It's like, oh my god, why am I attracted to these types of people? You know what I mean? It's because some shit that I haven't learned to heal from or to become self-aware. Yeah.
Going on that, and not on topic, saying some shit. Have you guys ever heard the idea of that when you date a person, if you factor in what position they're in as a sibling, that could kind of get you an idea of who you're dating with, whether it's the oldest, middle, and youngest. And I've reflected on myself about this when I heard about it. I usually, in my past, most of my like serious relationships or longer relationships, they were usually the youngest one.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Like the youngest one or the baby of the family. Yeah. And then I feel like, quote unquote, if you look at it just like in a general analytical sense, like say my current relationship, they're the oldest.
And it's different?
Yeah, it's
different
a lot more
dynamic?
healthy. It's a lot more healthy.
Yeah.
The communication's great. The nourishment's there and shit. Not to knock that the other people weren't, but I'm saying the communication and the emotional maturity and understanding is there.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Compared like how my current relationship with my girlfriend and shit, where she's the oldest and shit. And her sense and her thing is that she was held to a certain standard coming from like immigrant family, where she's got to maintain things, she got to translate things, she got to fucking take care of the little ones and shit.
She had to grow up fast.
Hella fast.
And she had to learn how to help her adult parents at a young age. So she had to adapt. It's a survival thing. Yeah, it's a first generation thing.
Like that too. And there's a lot of cultural factors to it and shit. But what I'm saying, and then I looked at a couple of the relationships in my past that ended poorly, or just in general. I noticed a lot of them were the youngest one, or the single child and shit, the baby to the family and shit. Yeah. And then whether that was good or bad, and that kind of showed me a lot too.
But how did you feel like if you can really think about it and reflect? How did you feel your previous relationship felt knowing that they were younger? Like their attitude, their personality, their consistency. Like how is that different? How is that compared to what you have right now?
Well, there's a lot of things to it because like I don't want to bash all of them and shit. And I'm not saying that they were bad. No. But there was more of that. A lot of attend to me factor with them and shit. Or like if my needs aren't being met, it's a huge thing and shit because they're used to being babied. And shit, because they were the younger ones. Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So they kind of had it easier when they were growing up. So when maybe like when certain life situations happen, they kind of were like
the yes factor to them is completely different. But also, I will not knock myself because there's a lot of growing up. I had it like, in these relationships. I'm not trying to say, I was perfect anyway, because there's a lot of things I had to mature from in relationship wise. Communication is one big thing that I learned to do. Yeah. Being more understanding of their perspective. If I wanted to have my own time and shit, I understand with girlfriends and stuff. Come on, you guys know this. You kind of have to like. The sooner you tell your girl, hey, I'm gonna be with the boys and shit, the better. I think that's a universal thing at this point. And then,
and for how long?
yeah, this whole thing and shit. And I understanding
coming home.
And then being just be completely respectful of the situation. I feel like I've come to the realization a lot of the women I dated had a lot of
communication problem.
That
like
or
assumption
more,
rather than communication.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna knock myself either. My communication had it better too. But I also feel like what I was gonna say, a lot of women had a lot of FOMO. Or like fear of missing out and shit, so that's why I can understand why they would flip out if they weren't included.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No, reflecting on individual relationships and shit.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
So I'll say it too. Like I had to like really mature my like communication too, and then, like you guys know me personally. You guys know me for years. I bash out or flip out a lot. If it comes out to me negative, I'll flip out and accelerate and shit. And that's something I realized that I've done from my childhood. Because my perspective was always like, why you flipping on me? All right, I'll match your energy.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's true. Because that was me and my girl, the same thing. Like, and I'm the calm one, you know, out of me and Euro, because we're brothers.
Yeah, and then I'm the middle child. So
and I'm calm, so I try to keep the peace and everything. But when I get mad, I get like hot fast, and
you stay hot.
Yeah, and then I get like that. Like I start yelling. Like,
do you feel like you get passive, or are you loud about it?
Loud about it.
Do you get passive though?
What do you mean?
Like do you like on the outside it seems good, but you have like an attitude all day or something like that?
More grudges?
Like you're like, you know, like not talking, like silent treatment.
Oh yeah.
Passive comments, sarcasm.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. I feel like me and you are the same.
The same?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Same
feel like
skis.
you guys were in shit.
Same skis.
I've always thought that too. Like
you got motion, bro.
We got motion twin.
Yeah, I got motion twin.
Yeah.
Nah, I really feel like you guys were in shit. Because then think about how our friend group, immediate friend group and shit. Like with Artemis, we're the younger ones, so I feel like we kind of clicked with some sense. And then you guys being the older brothers, you guys clicked in another sense too.
Yeah. I saw it. The way that you guys would interact and shit, and I was like, you remind me of Bert.
Or like how your brother fucking Angel reminds me of Daniel sometimes.
Yeah. I think that's kind of what got us like clicking more, right? Like hanging out and shit. Cause we're like, yo, you what the fuck, you know? Oh, what if we're like each other's like parallel twins?
Parallel twins and never.
That's my twin.
That's my twin.
You know what's crazy though? Like okay, so for everybody that's listening and everybody's watching,
like a 3 followers.
for all the
3,
million followers.
3,
you know, one thing growing up, I think since 6th grade, I think when I was 11, 12, I always pictured myself taller than everybody else.
Really?
Yeah, inside. Like
okay,
energy.
Yeah.
I always felt taller than what I ever was.
Hell
and
yeah,
I'm
twin.
5'2". I'm 5'2".
Yeah.
But what's crazy is that I feel like I'm your height.
Oh, walk tall.
Does that make sense?
You're walking tall.
Guy,
yeah.
You know what's funny? I was picking. I'm taller, so I'm like 6 foot.
Yeah.
So like I was picturing myself shorter than people.
He's like 6 foot. Wait,
how tall are you really?
Huh?
How tall are you for real?
6.
6 foot? I thought you were
Nah.
6'1".
I'm 6.
Oh.
He's being honest.
But what were you saying though?
No, I felt smaller.
You felt shorter?
Because I've always been the bigger, like taller dude.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like a shorter.
Do you feel like sometimes you make yourself smaller to fit in?
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't.
No, I caught myself like, what am I doing? What am I trying to like match the energy to fit in? You know?
Oh hell yeah.
And like I shouldn't be doing. I should be me.
Hell yeah.
But I find myself just because I don't want to like, not like try to fit in, but like just like kind of use that as like, okay, I'll fit in. Maybe they'll leave me alone after that. You know, like I don't have to talk to you.
Maybe this engagement will be quick.
Yeah, like the engagement will be quick. Like all right, I got out of the way. Now I don't have to talk to you.
Yeah.
Like that, you know.
Do you consider yourself like more to yourself, like in social gatherings and shit?
Yeah.
Really?
If it's people I don't know, but if it's people I know, then I'm like a loud and you know, hey, what up, you know. Yeah.
But how long does that last?
Motion twin.
He's like, it lasts a good couple 30 minutes.
And then I need to drain my battery's drained.
Yeah,
go home.
The social battery. And you're like,
I go home.
I'll go home, recharge, laying in bed watching reels.
For real.
On Netflix, watching the Jeffrey Dahmer show.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
I'm watching the Dallas Mavericks.
Damn, this guy. You love Mavericks?
Yeah, bro. They swept the Phoenix Suns, and then I had to hop on the bandwagon, bro.
Damn, Mavericks fan. What's this then? What's this twin?
That's the Suns.
Yeah. You don't deserve it.
No, that's my son's hat.
Your son's hat?
My son's probably not mine.
My son's hat.
Your son's hat? Oh, my God.
No, but let's keep talking about it. Well, what were we talking about around?
About being the older brother?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then in the relationship. You said something about like, because what, summarizing back what Euro said is that when he was in a relationship, he felt that it's very different from what he notices now in his current relationship. The maturity, the communication.
Shout out, Shorty.
And then you said that in your relationship, you seem to be more the calm one. But then, like, when you get heated, you stay heated.
Yeah.
And you're loud about it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what another thing is?
Huh.
I had to realize I caught myself this when I almost got in a, because me and my girlfriend don't fight too much. When we argued the other week, my reaction was to immediately flip and like push it away. Why? When I self-reflected is because I was used to that argument with an ex.
Yeah.
So I associated that response of, oh my God, here we go again with an ex. Not that there's still attachment to the ex, but I feel like it was maybe a quote unquote, losing it slightly, a trauma response of, I was so used to this person always picking at the stuff out of thin air. So when this argument came up with my current girlfriend, I was dismissing her validity, her validness, and where she came from and how she felt. She's never brought that up, so she was perfectly valid to bring it up. And I'm glad I didn't like go to it too much because it was to text. But I caught myself being so, oh my God, like over it immediately.
Yeah.
Why? Because I was so used to not like arguing with other people about this and just blowing up over it, like not validating them, thinking they're tripping whether they were or weren't. And I mean, my perspective was, and I'll say it to this day, I think they were. I think I was used to them picking at the stuff out of thin air, and then this person isn't. It wasn't fair for me to get
take it on a new person
to blow up on her like that.
And when I really should have reflecting later and shit that I really should have nourished it and paid attention to. It was a brand new thing, brand new problem.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like if you have a new car and shit, and it's like, oh, you're tripping out about it, something with the engine happening and shit, but it's a different car, bro. You don't know what the actual issue is, or this time, okay, the brakes are acting up. It's like, well, okay, well, this is a new car to you. You never changed them.
Yeah, your reaction was the same to the new circumstances.
Yeah, but it's a different playing field. This is a different time, different place, different person.
Yeah, I and then with you know what's crazy with that is that the fact that you said that it could be a response because of how you naturally respond to things.
No, yeah,
you know what I mean, inside and outside of a relationship.
No, it is true because at our house, and I notice like you meet other people and friends and family and whatever. Like in our house. We're cool and calm, but when something like gets us like mad or aggravated or whatever, we blow up fast. Like we start like that. We get hot and like we just yelling and screaming. Because my girl, she knows that too. Like damn, when you guys get mad at each other, you guys get like hot fast and mad at each other, start yelling.
Because she eventually saw like comfortness at home.
Yeah, that's how we are at our home.
Yeah, but
with her and her family, then obviously they get mad, but it's not like they go hot fast. They're like, what the hell are you doing? They're just like arguing like then and there, like little like a quick argument, but they don't get like start like getting all hot and like accelerating like what we do. And my girl told me like you get hot fast like when me and her argue or something like that, or like she like brings something up, like I get mad fast because like if especially something like she pushes my button with, like something that pisses me off, I get mad fast, hot. So like it's just like pretty much from growing up at home,
Yeah, and then the other thing too is that on based on that, like getting mad fast, it sounds like it could have been something that you were learned to do at a young age. And the thing is when that happens to all of us, like growing up in a household, if our parents are passive or if our parents are very like tired, irritated because they're working and all that, we learn that from them. Unfortunately.
No, we do.
You know what I mean? Whether it's good, whether it's bad, but it's a survival skill. And then we implement that in our lives. And then like I think we learned that when our parents are upset, we have to throw things, we have to do things because it's the expression of anger. You know what I mean? Rather than learning how to communicate and whatnot. Because like a very good example with me and my son, me and my girlfriend, shout out Shodi, I love you, babe.
Shout out.
We're redirecting my son as much as we can in a healthy manner, but there's still moments where I'm like raising my voice and then I start yelling and then I get passive because something like just hits like for me, and then it's probably not even him that he said something personal. It's just that I'm like why am I fucking blowing up right now? And then my girlfriend sees it and then she's like, you good? Like what happened? Something went off right now. And I'm like, holy shit. So what I'm trying to do right now is like, I'm going to therapy and whatnot because I'm like, yo, I probably have some fucking internal like trauma. Either it's trauma or I just have bad habits.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No,
and then luckily, like me telling myself that right now, I'm like, yo, like maybe I was just taught this, and then my parents fucking gassed it up.
Yeah, because we were taught not taught it, but like we learned from our mom because that's what she would be.
When
she would get mad, she would just start yelling.
Not just her, but our aunts and shit, because they're sisters. So they would all. I feel like this is natural in our like family tree. Yeah, because I was used to my aunt flipping like that on my cousins and shit. So I think that's home. If I'm at my cousin, when we're little, we'd be at our cousin's place and they react just like how my mom. Well, to me, it makes sense because that's her sister.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And yeah, like I'm used to it.
No, I get that. And then the thing is,
why holding on that? My bad.
Pretty much, what I was saying is that I catch myself and I blow up, and then my girlfriend helps me reflect on that. But then she tells me like what is it? Like, think deeper. Even if it bothers you, like, think about it and reflect. What is it? And if you don't know, talk about it, because then that's the only way we're gonna find out. Like, and the thing is too is that I think me and you, I mean, I could admit it. I can be like, hey, I'm cool, I'm good and whatnot, but then when something hits, I become very passive, or I shut myself down. Yeah. And it's very uncomfortable for me to become vulnerable because we didn't have that safety here in our household. Yeah. I couldn't talk to my dad about certain things. He would blow up. I couldn't talk to my mom about certain things. She would blow up.
No, that's true.
And that's so true. my if I had a problem at school, I had to keep that within me. I couldn't talk to my brothers about it because they're over here dealing with their own stuff. Yeah. And then if I try to talk to my mom, I'm like, oh yeah, cállate, son niños, blah 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 blah. Yeah. It was just straight deflect, straight, like an emotional slap. Yeah. And then when the physical part came in, it didn't help.
That belt.
Yeah. So for me, it's like, I was always hot. And I was always I learned how to hold on to things in a healthy in a unhealthy manner, and I think that's something that me and you are still healing from. Yeah. But the thing is that we got to put in the work, and it's gonna be very uncomfortable.
It is.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I feel uncomfortable talking about it sometimes.
No, because my girl wants to be vulnerable, and like that's a problem with me not being vulnerable. Because it's a whole thing like, oh, there's gonna, like how everybody says, they're just gonna use it against you later, Yeah. And that's my train of thought. So like when I'm like, oh, I need to tell her what's going on because this happened because of this, so I want to tell her. But if I do, it's going to bring it on later on and like, oh, you're being a little pussy because of this. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be vulnerable. But it is hard just working out and trying to like let it out. Like, yo, yeah, like I reacted like this because of this. That would happen like when I was little,
But you know how you said that comment about like them using it on you for later? Mm-hmm. Where did you learn that?
Where?
Yeah, or where did you get that experience?
I've had that with previous
women. Has your current girlfriend ever said something like that to you, like in a fight, or if you guys are just talking normally?
No comment. Yeah, because what I speak on, I feel like that too. Yeah, I feel like that too, and a lot of men have said stuff like that, and I don't want to sit here.
Because I've seen a lot of like guys on online and everything, even in person. They say, my bad. They said, my bad. Okay, but they said like, nah, because people post videos like, oh, girls want men to be vulnerable, and all the comments, all the dudes like, nah, just they're gonna use it on you later on, so there's no point. And it's true. I've seen it happen.
And then to also have like I've seen it online.
Yeah,
but people, real life friends and shit say that shit too. Yeah. And then I mean online, like I'm not trying to quote online, but if it's different age groups and different variety of people from different places dealing with a universal experience, you can't help but feel that way. Like, I'm not trying to be like you. I'm not trying to tell you don't be vulnerable with your woman and shit. You should have that trust with someone. Mm-hmm. But it's tough because I've had that with multiple exes and shit. And what I will say for me is, yeah, they probably brought it up in the wrong sense. But what I know for a fact what bothered me is the way they blurted it out. Oh, yeah. They would just blurt it out. Like and it's like, do I have to really be vulnerable and then give you a disclaimer of not to mention it or don't say it like that? I felt like I did. But it's like I would say, oh, it's common sense. That's rude. However, whatever. And then, like I always say, I can't control what people say, only how I react. But it's just for them to blurt out what I was vulnerable for in an argument or a negative sense, or like, oh, you're like this because of this. It's like, bro, that was 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago, and you're already fucking using it against me as a analytical thing. You know what I'm saying? Like when someone shares something vulnerable with you, it's not for you to fucking. It's there for them to understand them more, maybe sometimes, but it's not for you to fucking. Use it as like a backup or analytic or a cheat code and shit. And that's where true. Men and women, you know what I'm saying? Because men have done that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not trying to paint that narrative at all.
Like when you meet someone, like let's say a new friend or like a dude, like for example, and then like you tell them like your shit, like, oh, this happened or I did this when I was little, and even though you're not like close to them, eventually they could bring it up on you, like something like that, and like it's like both sides. What the hell?
Yeah, your mic's cutting out a little bit.
No, I know what you mean, but I think it just hits. I think it just hits a little harder when your significant other hits you. With
Oh
it.
yeah, definitely.
Because if I tell you something and you bring it up later, I'm gonna be like, so you know.
So well,
But then like if it's with me and my girlfriend, I'll be like, so.
So.
I'll be low key upset. I'll be like, bitch.
I shouldn't have told you that.
I should have told you that.
I should have fucking just put this in the group chat.
It's funny as hell.
Shouldn't have done that. No, yeah.
But the other thing too is that like I don't know how to say it. I guess you know, like if you trust your significant other and you feel like you can be vulnerable with them, the best thing to do is just communicate.
Yeah.
And then if that happens, where like they say some shit, call them out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's you holding them accountable. Because if you don't call it out, it kind of like
it's okay for them to do it.
They deem it as okay.
They could assume that it's okay to talk like that. And then the other thing too is that they probably don't know how effective it is on you.
And some people do.
And if they do know, this might be toxic.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, I'm not in your shoes. I'm not in your relationship. You know as much as you do.
Yeah.
I don't know anything. He doesn't know anything. I know in my relationship, there's been moments that I felt like, you know, this is probably not healthy for me. And I would say it. But when we're calm.
Not when you're yeah.
But I'm not gonna say I'm the fucking perfect boyfriend. No, fuck no. There's been moments where I fucking go off and I say some petty ass shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm like this feels good to fucking say right now. You know, like
maybe if you bought those shoes.
Yeah.
You would have money to go this. No.
You know how you bought me that PS5? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me give you a funny one. I had an ex throw shade at my like why I got grills, like about bottom grills. Yeah. And then I was like, in my head, I was like, oh wow, that's how you feel. Like you're always getting your nails done every 2 weeks. And I was like, and I try to back up my purchase of grills. So I was like, well, at least if I wanted to, I could melt them down and get money out of it. You can't get your nails back.
Damn.
It's just dumb.
Damn.
With the comeback.
Yeah, it was just a hoot. Like a fucking hoot. It was kiddish. It was funny though.
He said,
I was like, whoa, that's how you feel about him? And my mouth out shining.
You said was that with your current girl? No,
I was like 2 or 3 exes ago and shit. It's just funny. It was just a hoot. 2
or 3 exes ago. Out of all 20.
Not even. I've only had like
out of the 40.
I've only had like 4 girls.
40.
For real?
Yeah, I only had 4. Anyways, back to our trivia question.
So no, I disconnect completely from negative comments.
Yeah. To summarize it short, don't read the comments, guys. They don't matter. They're not real. You need to keep on creating.
Life isn't real.
Yeah, my fault. I feel like every time we talk, we go off into different tangents, and we're creating our own multiverse.
Yeah, I remember we had this realization. Remember we had this talk, all 4 of us in the studio with Artemis and shit, that like maybe we for real do have ADHD or some shit.
We probably do. Oh my god, I caught myself doing that shit today. Okay, so I was supposed to make breakfast. I was working. So I'm all thinking, I'm like, okay, cool. I did all my reports and trainings, right? Because I work from home. And then I was like, I need to do laundry. I'm going on this trip tomorrow. I don't have clothes for tomorrow. And then I was like, all right, cool. I opened the laundry doors wide open. I opened the kitchen stuff. I started getting all the breakfast materials out. I put them on the fucking near the stove. I turned the stove on. I put oil in. I walked away and I started looking for my clothes. But then I got on my computer and I sat down and I'm like, what am I doing?
Let the fridge open. No, I do that.
The dogs are out.
Cause I'm in the kitchen like the dogs.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Kennedy, the dogs are out.
The fuck? I came back in. I was like, oh my god.
Like, wait.
No. I do that same thing because I'm in the kitchen. Like, so I'm making myself a sandwich because I'm hungry. So I get in the kitchen. I'm looking at the fridge and I pull everything out. Like, all right, I go to the sink to like wash. Like, I need to get a fork. You know. Next thing you know, some fucking dishes that are there. Like, I need to clean this before someone says that I did. So I start washing them. Yeah. And next thing you know, I throw out the little for example the food in the sink. Throw it out. Yeah. Oh fuck! Now I gotta take out the trash. Then take out the trash. I come back out and I forget about the sandwich. I'm like, hold on, what?
You're like, why? Who left the bread out?
Who left the mayonnaise out?
Oh god, they're always leaving it out.
These damn kids.
Fuck, bro.
Hilarious.
Nah, I be doing that.
I'm guilty of leaving stuff open, leaving them everywhere here and there. Even here in the studio.
We're out here in the Arizona studio. Live
relocated.
Live
relocated.
Was it live and in person?
Live and in person.
Live and in person, guys.
Arizona studios.
Been a minute.
Oh yeah, this is set up.
This is currently the Putting Me On Something podcast.
Put me on.
Yeah.
Put me on. Put me on.
Put me on something podcast.
Yeah, it's right there. Put me on something podcast. Follow.
Like,
subscribe.
Comment, review.
Anything else?
5-star comments. Huh?
Click the link in bio.
Link in bio. Merch link in bio.
This is copy and paste $30 shirts.
The
that are made are like what? Inkjet? What's that one?
Gildan.
Order to buy ones.
Oh yeah.
Really?
A lot of merch people do that.
Yeah.
Like
YouTubers.
YouTubers.
We do that?
We should.
Well, what?
Like order to buy stuff, merch.
For real, huh?
We'll talk about that.
Buy to order to buy.
Or yeah,
print to order.
Print to order. There you go.
Yeah. That's the
We'll
word.
talk about that,
yeah, I was
yeah.
like,
Print on demand.
Talk about that later.
I'm like,
Yeah.
order to buy. I don't think I've heard that.
Order to buy. You gotta order it and then you buy it.
Interesting.
What else are you guys
to do that?
Any topics?
No, you have some.
That was my topic.
I was gonna bring something else up.
What?
Remember that thing I told you when we were the other day in the living room?
What thing?
The other day, yesterday.
Go
In the
ahead.
living room.
Go ahead.
No, you're not remembering.
Go ahead.
You see, I just told him I wanted fucking. I'm just kidding.
Damn, the gaslight, bro.
Yeah, I
He's
opened up to
gaslighting
him
me?
vulnerable as fucking. He didn't listen.
Yo, gaslights me all the time.
Hell no, you be gaslight. He be forgetting shit. Ever since he was a kid, he always forgets shit.
What
I
you
never
talking-
said that. I never did that. And I fucking clear as day saw you do it. You said that to me.
Fucking
And you always
lying.
forget. You always did this as a kid.
It's just
Anyways.
ADHD.
Huh?
No, can't blame me. I have ADHD.
No, you talk. No, you're not self-diagnostic. Whatever.
I have OCD, ADHD.
We should bring a professional on the
I
show.
got ACL.
ACL.
He ripped his ACL.
Disney.
My
Daddy.
meniscus.
All right, I think one of the things we can add to the guest list is someone that's like a
Like a
psychologist or
therapist?
a
Isn't your girl a
therapist.
psychologist? Kennedy? Or she's
My girl, no, she studied it. She didn't.
she's not a psychologist, but she studied psychology, right? Or something?
Yeah, psychology and sociology, human
Yeah.
behavior, shit like that.
Damn, I mean, let's get her on next time.
Yeah, she
Talk
was
some.
she was telling me, she's like, you should go back to school so that way we can combine our knowledge. I'm like,
For
what?
real.
And write a book?
No, I feel
Forming
like
of-
I feel like you and your girl are both smart people. Like,
I feel like you guys have a
I
really
appreciate you saying that.
healthy relationship
folks.
and like
Thank
to see you grow and shit. And I can feel like you guys can really not just a really healthy relationship, but on the very much on the same page and open minded and can see eye to eye a lot.
Oh fuck.
Whether you guys don't agree with something, I feel like you and what I've gathered from her is that she's willing to do that. You know, and a lot of people aren't.
Me
A
too.
lot of people
I
aren't.
mean, the thing is like with her is, I think what really helped before our relationship is that I took a lot of time to reflect on me and grow on me. That's when I was working out like crazy.
okay.
I was working out like crazy. I was like, fuck, if I'm gonna take music serious, I gotta invest in it.
Yeah.
I was spending more time doing YouTube. I was spending more time with Isaac doing things like that. Oh shit, my son.
And they find Isaac.
I was trying to do just be more active.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if I was my son, what would I want from my dad type of vibes. So I did that. I did that for a while. I felt like I took time to find myself, and then when I was in a relationship with her, I felt like I was ready for it. You know what I mean? I was open for it.
Yeah, that's cool.
But no, I appreciate you guys saying that.
No, yeah.
That's very kind of you
All
guys.
right, now it's time for a serious question, guys. I've been wanting to know the answer to.
Go ahead.
You yourself as a man, right?
Yeah.
Close your eyes. You're a man,
Oh,
right?
we going to do this?
You,
Is that what you're talking about?
You are an individual.
Is that what you're going to talk about? Is that what
Yes,
you're telling
now
me?
close your eyes. Not closing your eyes, Joe.
I don't close my eyes, guys.
I'll close my eyes around.
I'm closing my eyes. That's cool.
Dudes.
Go
All right,
for
put
it,
your
go.
hat down or whatever. Put your hat.
All right,
there
putting
you
my
go,
hat
Joe.
down.
There you go. All right, close your eyes.
Closed.
Tell yourself, remind yourself what age you are, right?
Yeah.
Say it in your head.
Uh-huh.
Once you close your eyes.
You a magician?
Now, say what age you are in your head, okay? Say it. You say it, okay?
Uh-huh.
Now, your father, your dad,
My pappy.
let's go back to like 1980s, wherever the fuck.
When he was in
The
his
year's
prime.
1993, right?
1993.
Mhm.
And your father is right there, same age as you,
Right.
in the club.
Uh-huh. Posted up.
Yeah,
Bottle in his hand.
being a jive turkey. Anyways, you see your father.
See him.
He bumps into you,
What's up,
knocks
dog?
your drink. Do you think you could kick your father's ass? Like, this isn't, oh, you hurt me. No, I'm saying as a man, the man that gave you the genes that you have. Can you one-up him? The
So
man that put
he
you
ain't-
on this earth. Can
so
you
he-
one-up him, though?
The guy that gave me his jeans is going to get beat By the same guy with jeans?
Yeah.
So he's getting beat up by himself?
Yeah. Is he getting beat up by himself at this point?
Man, fuck y'all. I'm over here closing my eyes and shit.
No, I'm serious. I was closing my eyes too.
I open my eyes and I see
Like,
you guys full on
looking at each
conversation. Eye to eye. I'm over here fucking FOMO and shit.
FOMO.
I'm really trying to picture my dad without crying right now.
with the fucking mullet and shit.
No, I'm just playing. No, but yeah, picturing what you were telling me and everything, bro, that was good detail. But I don't think so.
You think you take on your dad?
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't know. I physically want to know, bro. Even if I lose, I want to know.
Physically,
take on your pops?
I mean, would I be able to take him on? Maybe, but I'll probably lose. Because I seen pictures of him, and then I remember how much he took care of himself before he had us. I don't know. But I remember he said he had friends that did like physical hand-on-hand security jobs.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So he probably would have fucking mopped me with the floor.
Yeah, and then those days
Mop the
security
floor
can
with
actually
me.
get physical with you.
Yeah, and then he was pretty fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm
think
not in condition to fight.
I think I could take out my pappy.
I'll probably do 3 swings and I'm fucking knocked out.
I think that's the closest you could get to. Oh, how about this? Another one. Have you ever thought about how interesting it would be to fight yourself? Like, I just want to know what it's like.
How
I
about
want to
this?
know what
No,
you're
I'm just
capable of. What
Like
I
fighting
am
yourself?
capable. Yeah, exact clone of you right now. How interesting would it be to fight yourself? I would love that. Like,
I wouldn't want to hurt
Am I kicking his ass or is he kicking my ass? That's the biggest thing.
I don't think I'd hurt myself.
I can't do this to you, love.
I love me.
Hey, twin.
Motion twin.
That's motion twin.
We take over the world. No. I don't think I could fight myself. Honestly, I'd be like, I don't want to hurt
you too much.
I don't want to
fight
hurt
myself.
you. I'd be like, I don't want to hurt you.
Shh. Just sit there with your pretty ass.
Sit there and look pretty.
I couldn't hurt your delicate self.
I'm gonna get on the mic and you can make me sound good.
Yeah, motion twin.
Such a handsome fellow like yourself.
How do you find yourself lost here?
Damn.
Shh, who hurt you? Who hurt us? Who hurt us?
Hurt us.
It's okay. I'm here to protect
Life
us.
hasn't been good to you, huh?
It hasn't been to me either.
Life's been unfair, huh?
Fuck, man.
Fuck.
Twin.
I mean, I feel like I'll probably get my ass kicked.
You got motion?
I don't know. But that's what I would want to know. But I love my dad. Me and my dad are cool. There's no animosity or nothing. I'm just saying physically,
Right.
the man that gave me jeans, the man that put me on this
He
earth.
put you in jeans?
Being in jeans, I'm wearing cargos right now.
Cool. Your first pair of jeans.
They were corduroy pants for sure.
Those were jeans.
I had a bunch of those when I was little.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I remember that. That's why I love corduroy. I think that's why I like corduroy pants.
'Cause it's comfortable.
Yeah.
It's
I just remember for whatever reason having like every color.
A memory of comfort
Yeah.
in slacks and corduroys.
From like elementary.
Alrighty.
Oh, your mic.
My mic. Okay, there we go.
Go
Anyways.
Give us another
You
one.
want to talk some more about some
Give us another one.
dramatic stuff or what?
Nah,
Let this be therapy for y'all.
if you guys want with it.
You want to know what this want to reach into his inner demons? Open up his closet door.
Dudes be like, I'm fighting demons. It's Xanax.
Dino's got skeletons in his closet.
I never, you know, for the longest time, I never knew what that expression meant.
Skeletons in the closet?
Yeah.
I only heard of it because of the Eminem song.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry, mama.
Really? They
Remember
say
that
it in that song?
Something like that. They had the bodies on my closet like that. He says
Yeah, because he says, because tonight I'm cleaning up
Yeah,
my
there you go,
closet.
Yeah.
But I don't
I
think
don't
he
know,
said skeleton.
No, but
he was
these are what it
referring
means.
to that.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't know. What does it mean? Do you know?
I guess, okay, damn, you put me on the spot. All right, from
Put you
what
on the
I,
podcast, put you
from
on the
what
spot.
I understand is, when someone says cleaning out my skeletons, it's kind of like digging through your dark stuff, your past, the secrets, like if you've ever robbed a friend that was significant to you, or if you've ever done something to emotionally harm someone, and it like, you know, it hurt you, and you're like, fuck, I gotta keep this to myself. Or if you're a piece of shit and you fucking abused somebody somewhere and whatnot. Yeah, or fucking ran over an animal on purpose.
Yeah.
Those dark shit, right?
Yeah,
Is that what it
so pulling up a
like
definition
something
or whatever
bad, right?
on Google, something bad or embarrassing that has happened in someone's past and is kept a secret.
Oh.
Like you never told a soul type shit.
Not the Christmas party.
Not the Christmas party of 01.
Not Westwood 2011 in May.
In May, it was a hot summer day.
Damn.
Fuck, bro, that one right there, that one hurt me a lot.
What?
And the fact that I didn't get to graduate on time.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we graduated together.
Who, you and Ken?
Me and you. Didn't you graduate at 14 technically?
Yeah, 2014. Yeah,
Yeah, me and him graduated the same year.
But that used to be one of those in the closet type things.
Yeah.
The skeleton, the whatever. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. Yeah, it was very embarrassing.
But you graduated, baby. It's all that
Hell
matters.
yeah, hell yeah. We here, we live,
Yeah, man.
living our dreams.
Doesn't matter when.
Going to sleep at 9 a.m., 9 p.m. Waking up at 9 a.m. to do it all over again.
Motion
Twin.
No, that's crazy. I thought it would be deeper than that.
Yeah, I thought it was something like
like
people you heard or
Yeah, I
stuff
thought
like that.
as a kid it meant like you killed somebody or something.
Oh.
You had like a dark secret you hid or some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much what it means, then, like all the dead bodies you have like buried, kind of like that.
I mean,
like,
like
the secrets you're
something kept a secret, embarrassing or bad. Or whatever.
Speaking of skeleton, I remember this funny ass story.
Go off, Twig.
When we were in kindergarten, Artemis, my brother, he was in preschool.
Yeah.
My mom, she was part of this program where the adults came in and they were doing like educational classes with the kids. I remember in Halloween she ended up making like a skeleton, and then they had the cutout and everything. It was a paper plate face and all that.
Yeah.
And I remember she hung it in the closet because she needed somewhere to
They had it hanging.
Yeah. And fucking my brother opened the closet because that's where he had his toys and shit. If I remember right, he freaked the fuck out. He was crying. He was like, "Oh my god, it's gonna kill us. It's gonna fucking eat me. It's gonna take me away. It's gonna take my mom." Like he was fucking terrified.
Artie?
Yeah. So what ended up happening is Artemis took it to the trash can.
No.
Yeah.
Like any
And
kid's
he threw
logical
it away.
response.
My supposedly it was a project for all the parents to do so they can get like a good high grade. My mom had to explain to the teacher that somebody threw it away. And then Artemis ended up confessing, saying I was scared, like I threw it away, and everybody,
He was like, well, fuck.
everybody kind of like cracked at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's understandable though. He was a kid. That's hilarious.
And you know what's crazy too? The fact that he does like camera work right now.
Yeah.
He hated getting his picture taken.
Really?
Yeah, he would always tell me like,
Me too.
he would always tell me, it's gonna take my soul.
What the
I was
heck?
like, what the fuck? Where? And in my mind, I'm like, where did you ever come up with that?
No,
concept?
I've heard of that. Like, supposed like cameras like take your soul, something like that.
Yeah, and for me, I was just like, oh, take the picture.
Take the picture. Take the damn picture.
But he made me think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was like, what?
'Cause it makes sense. Like take a picture of you is like capturing your essence,
soul?
your soul, whatever, you know.
Kind of like, have you ever heard that thing that some people say that you shouldn't sleep next to mirrors because it'll steal your energy?
Oh yeah, I do it. Maybe that's why I'm
Really?
always tired.
Whoa.
Maybe do a sleep study and then you find out
Sleep
you have
study.
sleep apnea.
Yeah, I do.
Bro, I found out I had sleep apnea.
Yeah, no,
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
When you like you choke at night or something like that?
Oh, you stop breathing?
You stop breathing.
Yeah. In your sleep, when you go into REM state, you can't. You
Right,
know
but
how
I
your
move it.
body relaxes and everything, and then everything kind of goes on autopilot.
Yeah.
Before about a year ago, it was hard for me to get rest, and I was highly irritated. I had no energy, and then working nights messed me up even more. Pretty much, no matter how much I slept, I could never go into deep sleep state, REM state,
Yeah.
because my body physically could not enter it without
Waking up,
not breathing
respirating.
and choking at
Yeah.
night. Because sometimes I would wake up with my heart pounding.
No way.
Well, in a year ago,
Yeah.
I used to wake up with my heart pounding because I couldn't breathe. But the
Oh,
thing is
shit.
that I didn't even know I was choking or I wasn't breathing. I just
Yeah.
woke up with my heart pounding out of nowhere. No nightmares, nothing. I just woke up and I'm like, like fucking struggling to breathe for life and shit. And then I'm like paranoid, thinking that I'm gonna die while I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
But I never thought that it was sleep apnea.
No, yeah, no. In the beginning, I thought it was like the whole like superstition, like also like like sleep paralysis or something like that.
Yeah.
Like someone like getting on top of you and like choking you, like a spirit or something like that. I thought it was that.
Yeah.
But it kept happening over and over, and I looked it up. The sleep apnea. Like, oh, I think that's what I have. And then it would always happen when I'm like if I was falling asleep on my back. So I always fall asleep on my sides or my stomach.
Yeah.
And I sleep just fine. But if I sleep on my back, I fall asleep. I start like choking, like like
Yeah.
can't breathe.
But you know what's crazy though is that I think I had it for like years.
Did?
Yeah.
I didn't start happening to me until like
It
started like I gained weight. Like during the whole COVID and shit? Because I gained weight up to then.
Yeah.
It's happened to me.
COVID fucking, I'm pretty sure it triggered it because after that,
COVID.
I just felt like I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
Like I had trouble sleeping. And there was days where I would sleep 12 hours. Damn. And I still felt like crap when I woke up.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because you're saying your body wasn't entering the true rest stage?
Yeah, so
the recovery stage.
Yeah, and then
what if it's like the whole thing too, like kind of like the like ancestor thing, where like you're asleep but you're still awake because you're like aware of like of danger.
Oh, survival mode.
So they go survival mode, like you have to be aware of your survival.
Yeah, so that's what happens.
Oh,
when the sleep apnea kicks in, it puts your body in a survival state. So it wants to store more energy, more fat, and it wants to it just wants to be on alert. But the thing is that you consciously, like right here, seeing everything, you don't see or feel that because the back of your brain is working overtime.
Oh shit!
While you're in sleep apnea mode.
What?
And you know how they say that if you stay up more than 48 hours without sleeping, you could start hallucinating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you ever geek that hard?
What?
Excuse me, like maybe not geeking, but like have gone on a binge where you didn't sleep.
Yeah, 24 hours. Yeah, but
I think the most I did was like a day and a half. I didn't sleep.
I felt lightheaded.
Did you? I felt just so tired.
I felt lightheaded, like everything was like going fast as fuck.
I
look at the time, it was like 6 a.m. and I look back again, it was like 6:45. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like the time just felt like it was going by quick. I felt lightheaded. I felt like I felt disassociated. That's the word.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And then, but yeah, no, but just think about it like that. Like years of having sleep apnea, you can actually die from it.
Oh shit. Yeah, because
your mic's acting up.
What's it called? Like I forgot my train of thought.
it puts you in a shock state.
Yeah.
And it doesn't let you rest at all. At all. So imagine this. So here's the thing that I try to do because I remember I looked it up before I got the whole CPAP machine and all that.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah.
No way. Is it uncomfortable?
Fucking changed wonders.
Is it uncomfortable?
No.
Well, did you have to put like the whole mask and everything on?
Yeah, well, you can have the nose one, the mouth one, or the all one. I have the all one, the for both. But the thing is when I finally started doing the therapy for that, like a month, I started feeling the difference. I started feeling more energetic, more alive. I was more calm. I was more patient. Because before, when I woke up, anything and everything loud irritated the shit out of me. And anyone and everyone asking me questions and shit, like, it just bothered me so much. It just felt like somebody was scratching nails on a fucking chalkboard. But my body took it like that. Because even this would fucking irritate me, and I'm like, oh my god, I got a headache.
Oh, like the sound of the.
I felt ultra sensitive to shit.
What part of the head was the headache on?
Back here.
Damn. Because that's a factor too. I don't know much about it, but I understand where the part of your head has the headache and shit is important too.
And then here's the crazy thing. When I knew it was bad, it's because when I grew up, I never had health problems.
Yeah.
I never experienced headaches. And if I ever got sick, it was probably twice out of the year. Ever. And then after COVID happened, and then the sleep apnea thing happened, bro, I got sick consistently.
Shit. Damn.
Yeah. I remember with COVID, bro, it fucked me up with my lungs. And like I had to really fucking work out like to fucking get my lungs back to normal and shit.
No, and then that's the other thing. The working out when I had sleep apnea, like it was bad, bro. Like I was sore for days.
You're sore for days?
Yeah.
Oh, because you're not recovering in his sleep.
And you know that first day sore you get?
Yeah.
Okay, imagine that for 3 days.
Damn.
No, that's true.
But it wasn't the feeling of, damn, I really hit that shit. It's just like,
healing. You just felt like, oh my God, like I cannot function.
You work out that same day and you're like, oh, if I go to sleep tonight, I'm going to be sore tomorrow. And then I would do that. I would work out, like, push myself. And the next day I wouldn't be sore. Like, why am I not sore? I thought I'd be sore.
Because I got a comparison for you.
And then you go to sleep. I go to sleep the following night. And the next day I wake up. So I was like, damn, it took a whole fucking day because I didn't sleep enough. And all that stuff,
Yeah, because sleep is important. You got to sleep at least 7 to 8 hours if you're working out. If you do 6 hours or less, it's not going to fully regenerate.
Damn, that's real shit.
So the thing is when I try working out to lose weight because I thought that's what the issue was. But nah, like I cannot work out without being in pain.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
And it sucked. And I felt like, oh my God, my body's just not up to date. I started going to the gym this week. It's been a year since I've been with the CPAP and all that, sleep apnea therapy and all that.
How's it feeling?
Bro, I'm not even sore.
What?
I feel stronger though.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I noticed
like
I
a
noticed,
healthy workout.
I noticed that my mind's not as foggy either.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm also like not as sore, but I did go hard because I asked my son too, and then he's like, it was his first time working out with weights.
Yeah.
He was telling me that his arms were sore all day, and I'm like,
Damn.
holy shit! Like I think I'm in a good state to actually start fucking training myself.
Hell yeah,
I'm
bro.
gonna get
Going
You know
with
what I
the brain fog thing.
Just do a
and
sleep
shit.
study. Sleep study.
After I started working out, one of the reasons why I started working out and shit is because I was tired of having that brain fog and shit. And at the time, yeah, maybe it was during the pandemic, bro. I was drinking a lot more, to be honest. But I remember, like, I was just tired of feeling like that.
Yeah.
So then after I do feel like that a lot less. But then sometimes I do kind of get that because I work night shift, so maybe my sleeping schedule's fucked up. And then, you know, when I do drink more, like and shit, I do kind of get like that. But the brain fog I have now is way less compared to back in the middle of the pandemic when I was just wasn't doing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we're not trying to lecture. We're not trying to be fitness bros. We're just saying, like, that little bit of activity.
This is real life. I ain't ashamed to share my shit.
Yeah, your body will thank you for it. And it's so hard to get started in shit, which is why I highly always recommend going with somebody. And then just the little stuff. Like, I don't even diet like that, but, you know, just the little stuff that you cut out and shit. Like, it makes the biggest difference.
I'll say this. If you recognize yourself and you feel something in your body, that's something, like there's an alarm ringing or there's something that is telling you, maybe you should get this checked, get it checked. Just get it checked. Especially while you're young, because if you let that shit go long-term wise, it will fuck you up. That's what happened to me.
Yeah.
I gained weight. I could not work out. I was highly irritated, and I'm not gonna lie, I probably almost lost my relationship because of how irritable I was to be around.
Oh damn.
Yeah, like it's so freaking weird because now I don't feel that. I try to remember how I felt like last year because it was at my peak. I just felt like giving up. I didn't even want to fucking work because I felt like I was always in pain.
Damn.
You know what I mean? That's why when I went back to work and it was third shift, I was in my mind, I was like, oh, it's going to be easy. It's going to be light. And it was. But it fucked me up even more because I was working nights.
Yeah, the sleep schedule fucks you up, bro.
And then the walking around and everything irritated my arthritis. So I was fucked up. Every time I went back to work, those first 2 days, my whole body was sore. Mm-hmm. And I would sleep 10 hours.
Damn.
Like dead ass. And my girlfriend would help me with Isaac because she would be like, hey, you know, like, I noticed that you're not feeling yourself right now. Uh-huh. And she would say that, like, why are you mad? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. Yeah, because I'm like, I'm in pain. I have a fucking headache. Everything's so bright. I don't know why you guys are talking so loud. Like I remember saying shit like that.
No way, damn.
Yeah, and I was irritable. And then now it's like, I can sleep through noise, bro. I couldn't do that.
I'm a heavy sleeper, so I can sleep through it, but just...
Oh, yeah, he can.
Okay.
No, I just know there's been a couple instances when I woke him up. What happens to people in REM state? I woke him up, and then he didn't, like, I don't think he grasped what I told him, and then he fell back asleep.
Are you talking about that one time with the dogs?
Yeah, that too.
But you say you let the dogs out?
No, not that.
He thought somebody was in their backyard or something because they heard the dogs barking. So I remember him coming to my room. I was like, oh, yeah, the dogs are barking. I think someone's outside.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they're like, come on. So he told me to get ready?
Yeah.
I just knocked out again. I was like,
yeah. I was like, oh, shit.
He's
and
like,
then
you really gonna let me do this by myself?
Yeah, and then I had to go, like, whatever and shit. And then that's when I realized my windows were all fucked up. They were pitch black. Like, they were dirty or some shit. They were just looking in the darkness. What? So I had to fucking change that shit out and fix it too and shit. But it turns out it was whatever. I don't know what. Probably a raccoon or something.
Raccoon.
Really? A scorpion?
Scorpion. Yeah, we have a lot of scorpions where we live and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
You know, in my closet, there's a hanging roof light or whatever, the ceiling light.
Yeah.
So it went out, but I never replaced it because I know there's a bunch of scorpions dead in there.
What the heck? No way.
Yeah, like this is fucking since I was a freshman and shit. Because I used to like spark up in the closet, really? And I remember sitting down looking up at the ceiling light, and then there's like it would be like one dead scorpion in there, and then eventually over the years there's been more and more in there, and then not too many, but there's like probably like 5 or 6 dead scorpions in that lamp bowl thing. And that's why when the focal went out, I just never changed it. I was like, I'm not fucking opening that thing.
There's probably something in there that's
like
killing
a crack.
them.
Yeah,
No.
They probably get trapped in there.
Yeah, there's an opening, but there's probably something in there specifically that it's killing them.
No,
Probably the
it's
heat.
because they get trapped in there, but like, they're attracted to like heat and like
Really?
and humidity.
Yeah,
So they're a
scorpions.
lot. They're a lot in the kitchen and then our bathroom,
Or like around outside of the
okay,
house in the
okay.
backyard on the ground.
like with all the water and humidity.
What?
Oh, also that too. Spiders that tend to be on top of the corner of the houses, raised areas, are technically most often less dangerous, and the spiders that hang low on the ground like, are
They're
more
more
dangerous, like
dangerous.
the black widow
Yeah,
spiders.
we
and
get
shit.
those too.
Yeah, the low ones are more dangerous.
No, but they eat the other bugs, so like they're there.
Oh, I remember that one time we saw a black widow fight with a scorpion.
We got them to fight. We got a scorpion and a spider.
Wait,
black widow
what do you
fight.
mean you got them to fight? You guys picked them up,
I
or
think
like
something
you guys?
that. Yeah, we threw them into the ring.
Yeah, and
All
then
bets
I
are
think
in.
the spider won, didn't it?
I think so. All
Yeah.
bets are in.
I was like, that's
All
scary.
bets are win. All right, damn, for real?
Yeah,
Wait, how long ago was this?
like a few years ago.
Yeah, we're like in high school. We're like, oh shit, make them
He
fight.
said a few years ago.
A few
You
years
mean
ago.
a decade ago?
Damn.
Feels like a fucking few years ago.
Anyways, I think it's time to wrap it up.
Hey, just getting a little too serious for Joe.
We're a little too
He's
serious.
like,
for
he's
no
like,
too
it's getting
little.
close to my bedtime.
You ain't got no emotions, Win.
Yeah,
Anyways,
emotion twin.
let's wrap it up.
Wrap
Yeah.
it up, guys.
Thank you for tuning in to the Put Me at Something podcast. I am your host, Alejandro Gomez,
And this has been Eurosign.
and our special guest, Kenji Bandz. Sorry, Eric couldn't be here today. He's on another trip. He's in Disney right now, enjoying himself.
He's geeking in
He's
Disneyland
geeked
right
out
now.
in Disney.
48 hours a week.
24. Always there all the time.
Oh,
But he'll be
yeah.
there next time.
Wasting no time.
Tell
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
him where you can find us,
Spotify, Apple, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere in between, baby.
Anywhere in between
Hell
them
yeah.
cheeks too. I'm just
We're coming to a door near you.
kidding. I'm just kidding. But thank you for tuning into the Put Me at Something podcast, baby. We're out.
Peace.
Peace.